Hello students, this is Pankaj and we are studying about AWS course that's named Solution Architecture Associate. In the previous lecture, we was covered a topic, briefly topic of AWS. Okay, now this is day two, so let's go to our topic. So, what is cloud computing? Today's agenda is what is cloud computing? What is it, sir? Okay. So in this lecture, we will cover cloud computing architecture, models for cloud computing, advantage and disadvantage. Let's start. What is cloud? देखिए, समझिए. What is a cloud? The term cloud refers to a network or internet. Cloud refers a content to network on the internet. Okay. So we can say that cloud is something which is present on remote location and it is accessible only through the internet. Let's see, just a minute. I will show you. Okay. Uh, Example that this is the cloud. Okay. Why? Because there is some files, content, everything, every file XYZ जो भी आपकी फाइल्स हो उसमें फाइल्स आपकी MP4 MP3 MP4 MP4 PHP Java कोई song movie game or any other service that is the content available on internet. What is that? That is the cloud. That all content under the cloud. Okay, that is a cloud, and the content is under cloud. Okay, so here is a user, user one, user two, user three. So these are the three users, and this is server. Sorry, this is not the server. This is a cloud. Where can they access the content? Access the content that is a cloud, and the accessing of the content means that they are sending and receiving sending and receiving the data like the same thing. Okay, now and here also. Okay, so this is the cloud computing because uh, they the users were user one, user two, user three, user three. They are computing over the internet on a cloud. They are going to access. They are accessing, sending, and receiving this file. They are downloading, uploading these files. So this is the cloud computing. Not only WAN network, worldwide network, that is also applicable on LAN, local area network. Okay, so that is a cloud computing. So what is cloud computing? Also that cloud computing means storing and accessing data and programs over the internet instead of your computer's hardware. Means you don't need any hardware of your content because that is only a online that is online that is only online service. Okay, we can create, configure, and customize applications online. With cloud computing, users and user can access cloud resources from anywhere in the world. You just need an access to the internet. Means that if you want to access a content that was created in USA and you are in India, then you can access, simply you can access, because that data is uploaded on cloud. Okay, cloud computing is both a combination of software and hardware-based computing resources delivered as a network service. Don't need to worry about the maintenance of your resources. But that is cloud computing architecture. So you can see that here is a cloud in the shape of a cloud. That is a cloud applications. These are cloud applications. Here is infrastructure. Okay, and here is platform, and here is applications. Application that was used by you. Platform, by which platform did you use your service? Infrastructure, which infrastructures do you use? Okay, these are the gadgets gadgets or devices: desktop, laptop, mobile, tablets, xyz. Next, development models. Sir, what is development model? Development model is the categorized model of cloud. Okay, in development models you can say that how your cloud is configured can be categorized in four types of development method. So here is a public cloud, private cloud, hybrid cloud, community cloud. Okay, these are four types of cloud. Next, development models. Okay, what is public cloud, sir? What is public cloud? The public cloud is, in public cloud, all your resources and instance which you have configured are accessible to public over the internet. Means uh, it means that uh, a cloud you are set up, your server, your instance, so your cloud, your data that can be stabilized on online on a particular server, that can be accessible from the public. That is public cloud. It is less secure, secure because obviously this is less secure because that is public, and everything that public can be accessed in this public cloud. Okay, so next is private cloud. So, sir, what is private cloud? Private cloud, sir, private cloud is the opposite of public cloud. Private cloud is only available for a private person. So in private cloud, your all instances are accessible only to your organization. Which organization that you have that was you configured. It is more secure because only your organization's people or your organization can access private cloud. Okay, we will discuss in details that how this instance can be accessible from organization in the further sessions. Community cloud. In community cloud, your instances are accessible to some group of organization. Means that there are some groups of organizations. Let's show you. I will show you. Okay, these are the groups. One, two, three. Okay, four. These four are the groups, and that is a cloud. Okay, that can be accessible from only those two organizations, two or three organizations, but that is not accessible for that for him. So that is called private cloud. But why? Because that is accessible only one, two, three, not for all. That is not public. If that is accessible for him also, then it means that is public cloud. That is public cloud. Okay. If not, that is not public cloud. That is private cloud. Okay. Community cloud. In community cloud, your instance are accessible to some group of organization. Okay. So some group of organization. That is people. A one, two, three. There is some people one, people two, a wait. A, here is B, B, C, and D. These are peoples. Okay, these are peoples that can be accessible. And now we are talking about an organization, group of an organization. Uh, Let me see that that is a organization. Okay, that is an organization. Okay, that is an organization that cannot be accessible to that particular person. That is only accessible for these two groups, two people. That is a group of organization. That is an organization, and that is an organization, and that is other A B C D. That they four are the organizations. Okay, so community cloud, hybrid cloud. What is hybrid cloud? Hybrid cloud is basically a mixture of private and public cloud resources. Okay, then that is a cloud, particular cloud that can be accessible to this organization, to that accessible also accessible for this particular person. A B C D E F. I will mark them. D E F. Okay, let's read the line again. Hybrid cloud is basically a mixture of private and public cloud resources. So we need to erase this particular part because that is the part of private and public cloud, not for community cloud. Okay, private cloud, public cloud. Okay, so in this cloud, no one is matter that how many people can be connected to a particular cloud. Okay, next, service model. What is the service model, sir? Service model, in service models you can say that how your cloud computing is based can be categorized in three types of service model: IaaS, PaaS, SaaS. Is it is infrastructure as a service, platform as a service, software as a service. How can you use your cloud computing? Infrastructure, platform, or software? There are three types of service. Okay, infrastructure as a service. We will discussing about these topics in the further session and more in the deeply. Okay, so infrastructure as a service, IaaS, is a form of cloud computing that provides virtualized computing resources over the internet. IaaS provided AWS means infrastructure as a service, provides access to fundamental resources that such as physical machines, virtual machines, virtual storage. In the IaaS section, note what what the service can be provide: physical machines, virtual machines, storage. Okay, virtual storage, and usually built on users. बिल अकॉर्डिंग टू यूजेस। तो बिल जो आपका होगा वो अकॉर्डिंग टू यूज आएगा। यूजुअली मल्टी टेनेंट virtualized environment. So what is a tenant? And we will discuss about the tenant. Okay, you can note that point. That is important, but not as more. But I will define. I will define this particular topic in the further. Okay, platform as a service. Platform as a service. PaaS. Okay. So as a same suggestion, it provide you computing platforms which typically include operating systems, database, web servers, etc. For instance, if you are a PHP developer, you don't need to set up the entire system. Really, you are a PHP developer, then you do not need to set up the entire system. Next is software as a service. Software as a service, AWS allow to use software applications as a service to end users. AWS is a software delivery methodology that provide license, multi-tenant access. So I will talk to you tenant about tenant. So in the further session, we will discuss the the tenant in deeply. Access to software and its functions remotely as a web-based service. A common example of a SaaS application is web-based email, where you can send and receive email without having to uh, manage feature addiction to the email product or maintaining the servers and operating system that the email program is running on. Okay, example that remote desktop services मीन्स अच्छा समझिए जरा सा भी क्या कहना क्या चाह रहा है। कहना ये चाह रहा है कि ये जो एस डब्ल्यू एस आई डब्ल्यू एस पी डब्ल्यू एस है, ये एक प्लेटफॉर्म प्रोवाइड कराते हैं क्योंकि एस पी डब्ल्यू एस प्लेटफॉर्म प्रोवाइड कराएगा आपका। ये जो एस डब्ल्यू एस सॉफ्टवेयर मतलब एप्लीकेशन जो भी होंगी, एप्लीकेशन की बात होगी इसमें। वी विल टॉक अबाउट एप्लीकेशन इन द एस डब्ल्यू एस सेक्शन। इन द पी डब्ल्यू एस section we will talking about only the platform, means that the database, how which platform you create on which platform do you create a web server, operating system, which operating system. Okay. uh, and the infrastructure means in the infrastructure you can talk about physical machines, virtual machines, virtual storage, means infrastructure, a physical machine. Okay. So next is advantage of cloud computing. So this is cost efficient, unlimited storage, because in the cloud computing you can use unlimited storage. You can purchase the storage in the particular platform. Cost efficiency, because you did not need to maintain any server room, any database center, because you did not have any database, because you are using cloud computing. Unlimited storage, quick development, sure, because if you develop something, then it is development, quick development, easy access to your resources, right? Scalable and reliable. What is scalable? I will talk to you talk to that about the topic in the further. So instant software update, right? Device independence, मोबाइल टैब लैपटॉप आप किसी से भी इसे यूज कर सकते हो। any any device you can use by the any device. Reduce maintenance. Okay. Disadvantage is constant internet connection. You need to a best internet connection if you are using cloud computing, and high speed internet connection, same thing. Security. There is less of security in this cloud computing. Your data can be, if you have a confidential data stored on cloud, then that is insecure. Stored data can be lost, right? Stored data can be lost because that is stabilized on someone's server, someone's hard disk, that which is owned by that particular platform that was used by you. Okay. Cloud computing. So what is the conclusion? Conclusion is that cloud computing too has its pros and cons, which the technology can be great assist to your company. It could also cause harm if not understood then used properly. Right. That is not the cost efficiently, but that is insecure. And the technology is a great assist because your company will save more of the capital. And if you are understand this terms and conditions and securities, then you can save your time also. So today's lecture in this is the end of today's lecture. आज के लिए यही बहुत है और हम अगले सेशन में बात करेंगे इन सब के बारे में थोड़ा सा। ये जो मॉडल्स हैं इनके बारे में थोड़ा सा डिटेल्स में बात करेंगे। चलिए हम आज ही करा देते हैं इसके बारे में। मॉडल्स जो हैं which AWS, AWS. Okay, so what is cloud computing? I have you can also understand what is cloud computing in the thing the offering of this training session. Why cloud? You know why cloud? Cloud क्यों आया? Cloud को आखिर जरूरत क्या थी cloud के आने की? Because cloud is too important for saving our time. Because reduce IT cost, it reduce IT cost. Moving to cloud computing may reduce the cost of managing and maintaining your IT systems. Okay, so that is scalable and business continuity in the section in the cloud. Okay, and there is a flexibility of work practice, collaborations, efficiency, access to automatic updates. So that is so important, that access to automatic updates. What is cloud? I was talked about the cloud in the previous two sessions. So check the first service models. What the service models of cloud? I will show you what is service models: AWS, BWS, and SaaS. These are the service models: AWS, BWS, SaaS. Okay, and development models. I will also show you what is development models. Development models is public cloud, private cloud, community cloud, and hybrid cloud also. Okay. So what are the cloud providers? Cloud providers. Okay. I will talk about the cloud providers in the further. But okay, next in the next. So offering the things cloud computing basics. What is the cloud computing basics? You know what is cloud computing basics? Hardware, software, and a platform and a good internet connection do you need. Okay. And moreover, the point, simply put, cloud computing is the delivery of computing services, including services, servers, storage, database, networking, software, analytics, and intelligence over the internet, the cloud, to offer the fast innovation, flexibility, resources, the economics of the scale. So that is the simple basics of cloud computing. On-premise versus cloud. Premise. What is premise? I was not told about you premise. What is premise, sir? So a company hosts everything in-house in an on-premise environment, while in cloud environment, a third party provides host all the for you. Okay. Then this is the allow company. That's allow company to pay as on as need basics and efficiently scale up or down depending on overall uses, user requirements, and the growth of a company that is depending on the service. Okay, so what is the service models? You know about service models, development models, also cloud providers and features. So AWS cloud providers, AWS, Azure, mm, Google, everything that every content that is available on internet to accessible is on the cloud demo I will show you. So before the cloud computing, suppose you want to host a website, these are the following things that you need to do. That by lack of servers, बिल्कुल by a stack of servers, because if you want to create a if you want to create a server, host a website. Okay, if you want to host a website, then you need to create the server. And how a service can be creatable? That by the use of multiple servers, because you need to purchase lack of servers. This is server 1, server 2, server 3, server 4. My painting is not so good. Server 3, server 5, server 6. These are the servers that are connected in a particular box. This is a server, and that is completely cloud. And here is a user 1, user 2, user 3, and here is admin who stabilize the server and host his website on this server. And these are the user 1, user 2, user 3. Okay, and this is host. This is host. Okay, this is host. They host a website on the server, so they need to buy these things: server 1, server 2, server 3, server 4. Lack of server. If the traffic increase, then then the host needs to buy more servers. So that is more cost efficient. So they can use only a cloud. In the cloud section, I will show you. In the cloud computing, the host can use the companies providing physical instrument or hardware. Okay, then the user don't need to purchase hardware if the user use cloud computing from another service cloud platform like AWS, Amazon, Azure, और etc, बिकॉज यहाँ बहुत सारे हैं, कोई सा भी आप यूज़ कर सकते हो। होस्ट अगर यूज़ करेगा इसको, अगर किसी और के सर्वर्स किसी और का क्लाउड कंप्यूटिंग यूज़ करेगा, तो वो उसके क्लाउड पर अपनी वेबसाइट को होस्ट कर सकता है विदाउट इन जो सर्वर्स हैं इनको परचेज करे। ओके, तो लेट्स गो फॉरवर्ड and before cloud system, high traffic more server, because if a particular server that is countable, that is stabilized with countable servers, so that is more traffic, there is more traffic in this particular server. Okay, तो अगर ट्रैफिक होगा तो जाहिर सी बात है कि उन्हें और सर्वर्स खरीदने पड़ेंगे, और सर्वर्स खरीदेंगे तो भाई खर्चा भी बहुत जाएगा, ज़्यादा आएगा। तो ये झंझट रहता है, अगर ट्रैफिक रहेगा उस वेबसाइट पर तो उनको खरीदना ही पड़ेगा। तो नेक्स्ट, आफ्टर दैट मॉनिटरिंग एंड मेंटेनेंस। जाहिर सी बात है, अगर आपका सर्वर रहेगा तो आपको मॉनिटर भी करना होगा, मेंटेनेंस भी करना होगा इसका आपको, है ना। मॉनिटर करना होगा कि कोई एरर तो नहीं है, कोई एरर, एनी एरर इन दिस particular hardware, any connections, maintenance that the servers did not so warm. Okay, temperature maintenance, because if the temperature is more increased, so that is not good for अपने data center. Okay, disadvantages. So disadvantages are clear. If you consider cost, then the setups is expensive. Troubleshooting problems can be tedious and may conflict with your business goals. Since the traffic is varying, your servers will be idle most of the time. Means that if you stabilize a server with the high, means that I will show you that if you stabilize a server and your website needs only one, two, three servers, and these are the useless. So that is so so that is a disadvantage because you do not know actual needable capacity of your website. Why cloud? Cloud because files, musics, ebooks, videos, application, podcast, lots of data. Where do I store it? Running out of hard drive space because my system is only having 1 TB of data storage. Okay, 1 TB of data storage my system is only having. So how can I use more storage? I can, sir, I can buy the storage of Google Drive. I can buy the storage of Mega Drive. I can buy the storage of any other cloud providers to store my data, and accessible. It is accessible from any location in the world. But that is the condition that the particular cloud service provide the service on the particular place, the particular place that there you can want to access, you want to access. Okay, so what is cloud? What is this cloud? I was also told you local system with limited space. Just move your data to cloud. Cloud with unlimited space. There is more space in the cloud. What is cloud computing? Cloud computing, I also told you what is the cloud computing: storing data, application or remote servers, processing data, accessing data. Storing data, processing data, and accessing data all over the internet from the remote servers, from servers of the internet. Application on the remote servers, application from servers, and application with internet to access. To access, you can access any data by the internet. You can process any data from the servers because only server is the available. Only servers can process a data and store. You can store a data on application or remote servers that is remotely writable and sendable. So browse our software, and that's cloud, and accessing data that is anywhere. So these are the cloud service models I was also told you, and applications, middleware, OS, app servers, IWS. IWS, what is IWS? IWS is a host, and EWS is a bolt. Bolt means that can bolt your data because there is hardware. Hardware means storage. How can you storage means, okay. Middlewares, OS, operating systems, applications, and servers. Same, and that can be consumed. I will show you in the next. Past EWS. In the past, the platform as a service network is, okay. Operating system. There are operating systems available in this section. You can access from the any operating systems. Hostings are available in the past sections, and security, yes, also security is available. Software, all softwares are available in there. Databases are available, and networks is already here. So, so platform as a service is a subset of SaaS, and it is built on virtually the same infrastructure as IaaS. Besides that, in the service model of the vendor assist companies, the middlewares, database management system, OS, web servers, and in development tools. All of these encapsulate a remote environment where user can build, compile, and run their software products without requiring any in other house in-house hardware software. Thus, the PaaS enables users, AWS enable users to emphasize their application resources and efficiently manage their data, and as the rest of the things will the handle efficiently by the vendors. Since the platform is web accessible, remote development unit can have access readily accessible to all the access. This is this is in turn with help them of improve this product. Okay, development life cycle resulting in more angry product delivery. तो एकदम अगर ब्रीफली इसको बताया जाए तो ये यूजर्स को इनेबल करता है अपने रोज रिसोर्स तक उनकी एप्लीकेशन के साथ, मतलब इट इज लाइक अ सेवन लेयर ऑफ OSI मॉडल, but that OSI model is regulate internet. Okay, but that is only the IAWS, PWS, and SWS is only for cloud. The next is features and benefits: prepaid product deployment, web-based user interface, multi-tenanted architecture. I will talk to you in this further lecture. Third-party integration, future-proof, extensive pre-coded apps, supports mobile workspace. So, what is SWS? SWS like server, code, network, desktop, mobile, database. Okay, server, code, network, desktop, mobile, database. In this section, and in this section, what is that? Network, operating system, hosting, security, software, database. So, in the category of SWS software, there is a code implemented in the software. Network also, yes, there is network. Desktop, yes, there is a desktop. Mobile, yes. Environment, mobile environment, desktop environment, code, servers are already also available for their hosting. There is hosting, not there is hosting and database, but there is server and database also. Same, there is some there is some theory. Software as a service (SaaS) presents a comprehensive product that is run and administered by a cloud service provider vendor. SaaS is a service in the cloud, extending an entire software suite in pay-per-use form. It is made accessible to the end consumer over a unique network. Okay, you mean that a consumer over a unique network, the internet. Yes, internet isn't it? It is made accessible to end consumer over a unique network like internet. SWS is a superset of both PWS of or AWS. That is a subset of PWS and AWS, as it is offer the entire package from infrastructure. Really, that is offers the entire package from infrastructure, middleware, OS to application deployed over the web that can be seamlessly accessible invariant to time, place, and platform. This is fully development cloud service model encourage business to get going. COVID-19 pandemic, COVID-19 pandemic, and respond expeditiously to all well means operating operations remotely. Okay, features and benefit: on-demand service, independent platform, automated provision, multi-tenant model, single sign-on subscription based billing, best for remote collaboration. I don't like these theories. I want to do more practicals on that course. चलिए, कोर्स है तो थ्योरी तो होगी ना, थोड़ी थ्योरी है इसमें, ज़्यादा नहीं है. देयर इज लिटिल theory. We will working on practical most of time in the AWS. Okay, AWS infrastructure as a services. There is storage, Windows. There can be store available storage, Windows servers, Windows servers, not only Windows, means operating systems, virtual desktops, firewall. Firewall is available because there is some secure things. So data centers and shared resource. I will show you. Okay, I do not want to read this particular theory, but I will show you only features and the benefit. And in the next table, I will teach you. मैं आपको समझाऊंगा इसमें, क्योंकि आपका इसमें क्या आई डब्ल्यू एस, पी डब्ल्यू एस, एस डब्ल्यू एस में क्या क्या आपको पर्टिकुलर, अभी हमने जो 6 स्लाइड्स उसमें पढ़ी हुई हैं, 6 से 7 स्लाइड अभी हमने पढ़ी इसमें, उसमें आखिर एक्चुअली मतलब क्या था उसका, मैं आपको बताऊंगा इस टेबल में। उससे पहले वेन्यू देख लेते हैं। ऑन डिमांड सर्विस, इंडिपेंडेंट प्लेटफॉर्म, ऑटोमेटेड प्रोविजनिंग, मल्टी टेनेंट मॉडल, सिंगल साइन ऑन, सब्सक्रिप्शन बेस्ड बिलिंग, बेस्ट फॉर रिमोट कोलैबोरेशन। ओके, so the next is AWS, PWS, SWS. There is a table for both of others. Sorry, not both, but uh, each other. So there is all these things. Okay, application, data, runtime, middleware, OS, virtualization, server, storage, networking. These all are available. Means look that there is all these things are available. That 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 means data center, storage, Windows server, virtual, firewall, shared resources means AWS. What is that? AWS virtualization, server, storage, networking. Virtualization, ठीक है, server, server, storage, networking, networking, yes, shared resources, networking, AWS. So okay, so there is a in the black section, black colored tab. It means you can manage this thing, and this sky blue is managed by providers. Okay, if you use AWS service, then you have to manage your application, your data, your runtime, your middleware or operating system. These 1, 2, 3, 4, these service can be managed by you. You can manage this service. Okay, your provider does not manage this of time, these things. Okay, so your manager, provider manager is manage only virtualization, server, storage, networking. because अगर उसके पास वो केवल केवल यही चीजें, 4 चीजें इसमें AWS में आपकी मैनेज करेगा, उसके बाद आपको ये सारी चीज आपको खुद ही मैनेज करनी होगी, वो मैनेज नहीं करेगा इसको। ठीक है, क्योंकि ये AWS सर्विस ऐसे ही काम करती है। ये नॉट ओनली फॉर AWS, ये हर किसी के लिए काम करती है ऐसी। और पी डब्ल्यू एस इसमें क्या करना है, देयर इज एप्लीकेशन एंड डेटा, यूजर ओनली मैनेज ओनली एप्लीकेशन एंड डेटा। डेटा डेटा जो आप रीड कर रहे हो, जो आप राइट कर रहे हो, जो आप अपलोड कर रहे हो, आपको ही मैनेज करना होगा आपको। ओके, स्टोरेज वो आपको देंगे, तो स्टोरेज तो खैर सभी में देंगे, लेकिन मैनेज वो कर लेंगे स्टोरेज। आपका स्टोरेज जो भी होगा मैनेज वो करेंगे, दे कैन मैनेज स्टोरेज में नेटवर्किंग, सर्वर्स, वर्चुअलाइजेशन, ऑपरेटिंग सिस्टम्स, middlewares and runtimes. Okay, and in the SWS section, software as a service, all these things can be managed by your provider. You do not need to worry about anything. Means if you want to going if you want to go on vacation, then you can go. So development models, we was also discuss about that. Okay, cloud, public cloud, hybrid cloud, private cloud. There is a missing a cloud in this section. I will told you what is that. That is community cloud. Okay, because that community cloud is the mixture of a private and public cloud. So that is not too important. So first is public cloud. What is public cloud? I was told you in the last section. The name says it all. जाहिर सी बात है उसका नाम ही बताता है पब्लिक क्लाउड दैट इज ओनली इट इज फॉर पब्लिक. The name is all. It is accessible to the public, right? Public development models in the clouds are perfect for organizations with growing and fluctuating demands. It also makes a great choice for companies with low security concerns. अगर कंपनी का सिक्योरिटी कंसर्न्स की बात करी जाए तो लो सिक्योरिटी कंसर्न्स में आप ये एक बहुत अच्छी चॉइस है कंपनीज के लिए. Thus, you pay a cloud service provider for networking service, compute virtualization, and storage available on the public internet. तो पे करना पड़ेगा इन चीज़ों के लिए. It is also a great delivery model for the teams with development and testing. Its configuration and development are quickly and easy, making it any uh, ideal choice for test environment. So development is too easy. If any update, any changes will happen in the future, then that is easily applicable on the servers cloud. Okay. Benefits of public cloud. Minimum investment as a pay per user service, and there is no large upfront cost and is ideal for business who need quick access to resources. Means if you want to use quickly, then it is best. No hardware setup, so that is also known that no hardware server setup. The cloud service providers fully fund the entire infrastructure. जो providers होते हैं आपके, there are the providers that already fully funded the entire infrastructure. They will already create a setup and infrastructure for the servers and service. So no need no infrastructure management, sorry, no infrastructure management. So the management is maintained by the service provider. This does not require an in-house team to utilize the public cloud. Okay, that is the diagram of the public cloud providers data center. That is a data center. Okay, that is a data center. Company A, public user, company B, company C. That is a public user. That is company A, company B, and that is company C. So company A, company B, and public user in the that is targeting access through the internet on cloud providers data center that can be accessed through the internet, only the internet, and computers that handle access that also access and users who access the cloud from within the perimeter. ठीक है, within the perimeter. So that is company C that can access the cloud from within the perimeter. So in the okay, that is the application servers, platform servers, scalable hardware servers, computing service, storage service. I was told you in this section. Okay, so these are the service that is alag, that is different, but in the cloud that is a part of cloud. So by that's why that is in private cloud. The next limitations of public cloud. So these are the limitations: data security and public concerns. Since it is accessible to all, it does not fully protect it against cyber attack and cloud lead to vulnerabilities. There's reliability issues. There are some reliability issues, service license limitations, and these are the examples of top public cloud development models providers. Amazon EC2, right? We are studying about Amazon EC2. So any other that is other so Google App Engine, Microsoft Azure, IBM Cloud. Okay. Next is private cloud. Private cloud, in the private cloud section, There is a owner's data center. That is owner's data center, and there is boundary parameter. So database, legacy system, hardware, applications. These four are the part of this, and the new and third party users can control access. बिल्कुल, क्यों? क्योंकि ये प्राइवेट क्लाउड है, ये केवल कुछ ही यूजर्स के लिए है। और क्योंकि ये प्राइवेट क्लाउड है तो इसका मतलब ये है कि इसमें यूजर्स को ब्लॉक कर सकते हैं। तो देर आर ब्लॉक्ड एक्सेस एंड यूजर पब्लिक यूजर्स। तो ब्लॉक्ड एक्सेस मीन्स जो इसको ब्लॉक किया गया उसका एक्सेस भी है। तो यूजर्स हु एक्सेस द क्लाउड फ्रॉम विद इन द पैरामीटर। तो दैट इज द content of that note. Sorry. Now that you understand what the public cloud could offer you, of course you are keen to know what a private cloud can do. Companies that look for cost efficiency and greater control over the resources. Okay, that's greater control on the over the resources will find the private cloud a more suitable choice. So it means that it will integrated with your data center and managed by your IT team, right? The private cloud your team can be managed it. Alternatively, you can also choose a host it externally. That private cloud offers bigger opportunities that help meet specific organization requirements. When it comes to customization, it is also wise choice for mission. Means that is all dependent on your choice. So benefits of private cloud: data privacy, security. Yes, there is a private cloud. It means there is security. Segment of resources within some infrastructures can help with better access and higher level of security. And supports legacy systems. लेगेसी सिस्टम भी लेगेसी सिस्टम को सपोर्ट करता है। And limitations: private cloud, higher cost with the benefit you get the investment will also be larger than the public cloud here. You will pay for software, hardware, and resources for staff and training. Yes, higher maintenance, accessibility. Examples that Amazon Web Servers, so AWS, Microsoft Azure, Cloud Platform, Dell, Cisco. A private cloud, hybrid cloud, private and public, vehicle e-commerce website, new vehicle server, used vehicle server. So there is public network, there is a private network. There are a cloud can that can only for that can a mixture of public and private. I can and show you. Uh, Community cloud for application, community cloud application server storage, hardware stored on premises at a peer company or at a third party provider. Okay, computers that manage access. Yes, there is a computer that can manage access of that particular thing. So, organization one, organization two, organization three. That's a group. That is only for group of a organization. Verified user asking to access shared cloud resources. So, example example, Microsoft 365 for business, Google Workspace, right? Benefits of cloud computing. Okay, limited. There are some limitations. Okay, so these are the some cloud providers: Amazon Web Services, Terramar, Microsoft Azure, IBM Cloud, Digital Ocean. Okay, so what can we see? We will see and we will study about cloud computing first, second, third. Okay, the next is the next we will study about how how much content is free on AWS and how can we create account and जिस सर्विसेज कितना वो फ्री देता है, कितना, क्या हमें लिमिटेशन रखनी है, क्या टर्म्स एंड कंडीशंस है उसकी, हम इसके ऊपर बात करेंगे। बिलिंग के बारे में बात करेंगे। रीजंस एंड ability zones, we will discuss about regions and ability zones in the further. Okay, cloud computing is completed. Means the topic is cloud computing is that is complete. Region EC2. In the further we will start EC2. Okay, now we can. Okay, this session is ended right now. We will start lesson 3 soon. Okay, thank you.